guys so much for joining me today for our live Toast to Transfers live heat printing event straight here from Transfer Express, Menor, Ohio. We've got a lot of people going on here in the chat. And I'm so excited to see everyone here today. I'm James. Good evening. Thank you for coming to us from Kentucky. Carol, from Minnesota, thank you. You guys probably are extremely cold, just like us. Thank you guys for coming. Florida, Sabrina, I wish I was with you. Seriously, it is so cold here in Ohio. But yeah, thank you guys all for joining us today. I'm so excited. We're here at Transfer Express, like I said, for our live Toast to Transfers heat printing event, this time St. Patrick's Day edition. Now, I am so excited for this particular themed Toast to Transfers. I love this holiday. It's so fun, so exciting, so many opportunities for decorators and heat printers like you to go out there, to sell, to make profit, to spread your custom apparel around your community, to celebrate events, to celebrate fundraisers, holidays, all of that. I am going to teach you and show you how to heat print tonight using screen printed heat transfers, your heat press, and some blank apparel. Now, I have my heat press set behind me. Hope you guys all have your heat press as well. If you are joining us today for the Toast to Transfers, you had two options. So those of you who are joining us today, you probably have your Toast to Transfers pressing kit that you purchased and got in the mail recently. We have our Toast to Transfers kit. So everybody who is joining us is pressing along with us. So I hope you guys didn't rush ahead and press everything. It's so okay if you did. If not, we're going to do it together with our heat presses. So definitely set up your heat press. Make sure it is starting to warm up at least. We're going to be pressing. I have my heat press at 365 degrees. I have a Hotronix press. If you don't have a Hotronix press, no worries. You can increase your temperature to 375-ish degrees, increase it about 10 degrees. And we're going to get all set up with our heat press just to make sure everything is all warmed up so we are ready to go. Also, those of you who do not have the kit, if you were registering with us late, last minute, and are just watching, that's okay. Hope you guys get a lot of information. We will have future Toast to Transfers events going on. So I hope you guys will be able to join us for then the next one and press along with us. So for those of you who do have your kit, you can go ahead and grab it. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the contents that were sent to you so that we can make sure we have all of our stuff together. So in your Toast to Transfers pressing kit, you should have gotten a perfectly Kelly green hoodie. We're going to learn how to press on a thick fleece hoodie with a lot of obstructions, seams and pockets and all of that. So it's a little bit of a more difficult heat printing task there. We also have a green t-shirt, Bella Canvas. We're going to learn how to press onto a Bella Canvas t-shirt. And then you also have a cute little bib. And awesome thing about these is you can decorate bibs so easily with your heat press. I will show you how. Okay, the next thing that we have is a mug. We are going to decorate a mug, not on our heat press, but we will make sure that it gets decorated with a St. Patrick's theme. And then we do have a mouse pad in your kit. Now, the mouse pad, we aren't going to decorate it, although you can, but we are going to use the mouse pad that came in your kit as a tool to help us get better heat printing results. So we will save that for later. And then at the bottom of your kit, we're going to go ahead and open up this transfer pack, and inside the transfer pack gives us our instructions. I opened it up from the wrong end. The other end would have been easier. That's okay. Okay, so we have our Goof Proof transfers. So you guys got a couple of sheets of the Goof Proof screen printed transfers that we are going to play around with and heat print and talk about and all of that. We're going to learn about these. Okay. And then also in your pack are a lot of extra goodies. Okay. All right, of course, your instruction sheet. I should have said that first, but your instruction sheet, this Toast to Transfers instruction sheet will give you everything that you need to know about all of the designs and the transfers that we are going to be pressing today. It also gives you some awesome information at the bottom there of how you can go into our design program on our website and create those same designs. And I will talk to you about that a little bit more in the future. So we have our application instructions in here so that you can prepare and get your heat press all set up, and then all of the items that we will be decorating. Okay, so here is your Toast to Transfers instruction sheet. Also in that pack, you got a smaller Goof Proof screen printed transfer, Wee Little Hooligan. So you will have that, and that's in orange and Kelly. And then we also have our CAD Prints sticker that we are going to decorate the mug with. So we have those in the box. So excited. I'm going to go ahead and peek, make sure. Robert, thank you for joining us from Texas. All right. All right. I also have some people working with us behind the scenes here. I've got Dave over here. He's helping.
Howdy.
There you go. Thank you. I have Vince behind the camera, and I have Mike also behind the scenes. He's helping us answer any questions through messaging and text in the chat. I will go back and try to multitask here and read some questions as I go. I might need Dave to step in sometimes and throw out questions if need be, if I'm not covering everything right.
If need be.
If need be. So if that's the case. So we are going to, should we start decorating? Cool. All right. Everybody set your heat press. I have a Hotronics here. I have it on a caddy stand. I also have, it's an auto clam, a 16 by 20 Hotronics auto clam. I have a quick slip pad protector. I don't know if you can see it, and I'm not going to mess with it. I have a pad protector over the top, keeps my platen nice and clean. If you do not have a Hotronics heat press, again, no worries. You're just going to want to bump up the temperature a little bit. You do want to be working with a quality heat press. You want to make sure that you're using accurate time, temperature, and pressure. Three most important ingredients to applying any type of heat transfer, specifically screen printed transfers. So you want to make sure that you have a quality heat press that is reading out the accurate temperature and pressure and all of that. So definitely have your heat press ready to go. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to press the t-shirt. Okay, we're going to start with the basics, and we're going to press this Bella Canvas t-shirt. Super easy to do. Okay, and I want you guys to go ahead and grab your Goof Proof screen printed transfer here. Okay, now the Goof Proof transfers, they're printed with a plastisol ink. We can print your artwork, or you can create artwork out of our Easy View Online Designer and create your sheet, which is what we've done here. So the screen printed transfers, the Goof Proof, we have all of our designs here on one gang sheet. So then the only tool that I need, you're going to want to grab a pair of scissors. Okay. If you have a lot of transfers, some people use a guillotine cutter. There's a lot of different types of cutting tools to use, but just a simple pair of scissors. And then you can go ahead and cut the transfer and cut the design that you need. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to prepare all of my transfers here and just cut out all of the designs. You can go ahead and do this now with me, or you can do it as we go. But you just want to get every design kind of separate and get it all prepared for your heat printing. It makes heat printing so much easier when you have all of your designs kind of cut and ready to go. Because with these gang sheets, you can fill up a lot of different designs, a lot of different options to do with gang sheets. So you want to go ahead before you start heat printing, cut them apart. And for the t-shirt, we're going to do the Drinks Well with Others design for St. Patrick's Day. It has Drinking Squad on the bottom. Now this design was customized in Easy View, and it's the online designer at transferexpress.com where you guys can go ahead and customize all of the layouts and designs that we have in there. Create your own designs, make it unique to you, or you can even upload your own artwork if you have your own artwork created. So you can do that too. Okay, so we're going to start here with this design and our Bella canvas shirt. Cool? Are you guys ready to go? Okay. Sounds good. All right, 365 degrees. The first thing that I want to do when I set up my heat press here is to get my flat, even surface. And all I have to do is just lay the shirt down flat. Cool. I want to keep in mind that the collar of the t-shirt is pushed off of the platen as best as possible. And then also aligning the t-shirt, I basically take the sides here and I measure with my hands and just make sure there's about the same width of t-shirt on each side. That's how I find my center. There's other different ways to find your center. I like to do it quick so that I can press a lot of shirts at once. I'm pre-pressing the fabric. I just locked it down. Going to remove some of the moisture and the wrinkles out of the fabric. And then you can go ahead and grab your Goof Proof screen printed transfer here. Now, again, it's printed with the Plastisol ink, and the Goof Proof has an adhesive powder on the back that makes it apply so fast. It gives you that same screen printing look, the same screen printing feel, and the durability that you're going to expect from a screen printed garment. These are all wash tested, 50 plus washes. So they are quality transfers. Now I have my transfer flipped over here so that the ink side is facing down. And as a general rule of thumb, we go about 3 inches, 3 fingers down from the collar. And I like to use the little grid lines on the back of the Goof Proof transfer sheet to help me align. And then I know, okay, it's not crooked like this, you know. It gives me a nice visual of where my transfer should be, especially after I've cut it from a gang sheet a few times. So the grid lines definitely help with that. Okay, so for the Goof Proof, we're going to lock down our heat press with a medium to firm pressure, a 6 to an 8 on your Hotronix heat press, or it's that medium to firm pressure. And you can go ahead and lock it down between 4 and 6 seconds. I was at 5 seconds here. The auto clam automatically pops up. And then with Goof Proof transfers, I can go ahead and peel it immediately. It's a hot peel transfer. And then as soon as you peel it, it is done, ready to wear. So cute. Drinks well with others. As soon as you guys print this, you guys are set for St. Patrick's Day. Cool? So now this is a screen printed t-shirt. Plastisol ink. Feel how soft it is. Are you guys applying it? Let me know how it feels. How did everybody turn out? Cool? Cool. I don't see, FYI, I don't see comments anymore. So I hope everyone's turned out. But yeah, I mean, so soft. Again, screen printed plastisol ink applied in 5 seconds, and I can turn out a lot of these very, very quickly. So if you were decorating maybe for a St. Patrick's Day bar crawl, 5K fundraiser, a group of friends or family who are just going around and doing their thing, you guys can create some amazing shirts. Okay, great. I'm back up and running, you guys. All right. All right. I'll let it catch up. Cool. All right. So now we've got our screen printed St. Patrick's Day Drinks Well with Others t-shirt. Cool. All righty. Next up, cheers, everyone.
Yeah, I was going to say, looks like Bobby had it turn out great.
Good.
Barbara said, yay, I did my first shirt.
You did?
Feels
yes.
awesome. Much better than screen printed stuff that I've done. Shelly says it came out awesome. Quentin says dope. Robert says good for me. Letty loves it. And Letty has a really cool name. I love that name.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm so glad this worked out for you guys. This was seriously your first shirt that you've heat printed? That is awesome. I'm so excited that that was your first shirt, because seriously, it's so easy, right? But yeah, you can definitely feel the quality of it. You will feel the softness of the screen print. Again, this is the Goof Proof screen printed transfer. These transfers apply to cotton, polyester, and cotton poly blends. So you can go ahead and apply it to, your most popular t-shirts and hoodies and tote bags and all of that kind of stuff. There's so much that you can do with the Goof Proof transfers. And like you said, the quality of them, the feel of them, they're amazing. So, okay, let's go from the t-shirt. Let's go ahead and do the bib, okay? We're going to go to the next easiest item to decorate. While it's a different type of item. Yes, Dave. Dave looks like he needs to say something.
I was just going to ask, there was a question here that probably went off your screen. And do we know what ink color that Drinks Well with Others design was?
This is going to be the dark green. So the Kelly green. All right, so I'm going to show you our color selector. I have one of my color selectors here because this makes things a little bit handier. Okay, so I have my color selector, and this has all of our screen print stock ink colors in here. So then this is the, can you see that? I don't know. Okay, so this is the dark green. And for green colors, we have a ton of different green colors here that you can choose from. This is the dark green. Another popular color choice that you're going to choose for St. Patrick's Day is the Kelly, or the avocado, or the pistachio, or the celery. Sorry, or the celery. There's too many choices. Okay, it depends on what kind of look you're going for. But yeah, dark green is the Drinks Well with Others. Actually, this whole sheet, if you're going to notice, this entire sheet is dark green, and then there's white. There's going to be white added to this design, the Feeling Lucky design. Okay. All right. So with the screen printed transfers, I didn't mention this, but I probably should. With the screen printed transfers, because they're screen printed and printed with ink, they are best for 1 color, 2 color, 3 color, spot color designs. And spot color meaning it's not a lot of it's like kind of like a coloring book where you're just adding specific spots of color as opposed to it being pixelated or, with shading and fades and all of that. Now, the spot color transfers like Goof Proof or Hot Split or Elasti prints, different types of transfers to help with different types of heat printing. The spot color designs here, the Goof Proof and all of those, they're best for 1, 2, 3 color designs because they're priced by the number of colors that you have in your design. So if you have a 1 color design, that's going to be the least expensive. And then if you add 1 color, even to the Feeling Lucky, that would be a 2 color transfer there. So the Goof Proof are going to be best for your 1 and 2 color designs. Okay. Where it prices out where it's, you know, most economical to go with the screen printed transfers as opposed to a digital transfer that's full color. Cool. Okay. All righty, let's go to the bib. Awesome. And again, we're going to be using the same type of transfer. We're going to switch over to this wee little hooligan transfer. And this is an orange and Kelly green. So you get to try a little bit of the dark green, a little bit of Kelly, and then the orange. Cool. Yes.
Pamela had a great question here. And she was asking if there was a color selector swatch book. Where did you get that from? And Lee asked the same question as well.
Okay, so this little color selector swatch book that I have here, we have it as a tool to use from Transfer Express. It's one of the tools that is included in the marketing kit. If you've heard us kind of throw that around, it gives you all of the tools that are needed to sell custom apparel using screen printed transfers. But it is a tool you can also order separately. It's $20 separately, or it's also included in the marketing kit, which is $49. Now, this color swatch book, the color selector, has all of our stock screen printed ink colors screen printed on the swatch book. So you will be able to see exactly the color that you are going to be getting on your transfers. It gives you a more accurate representation than just peeking at a Pantone color book or peeking at online to see what our colors kind of look like. It's going to give you the, you know, the upfront in-person colors to let you know exactly what those screen printed colors look like. We can of course give you the PMS color, you know, the PMS number and all of that, but this color selector is probably one of the most used tools if you have a tool from Transfer Express to use to help you design or sell your custom prints. Color selector comes in handy. Yes, yes, yes. Cool. Okay. All right. Let's go to the bib. All right. And our wee little hooligan. Now, same heat press, same temperature that we're using. It's still all the Goof Proof transfer. Now, this is just a cotton bib here. Very easy to apply. Any of these styles you can find at Transfer Express Apparel. It's the wholesale apparel line from Transfer Express. But cotton bibs like this, terry cloth towels even, you can definitely decorate with your heat press, no problem. One of the things I'm going to caution you on is any type of seams, the Velcro here, straps. Sometimes bibs are going to have little grommets or little snaps in the back. You really want to make sure that you have a flat, even surface with your transfers. We want to make sure that we're giving enough pressure over the entire print area to make sure that we're not going to have any under-applied transfers. We wouldn't want that. We wouldn't want to sell our transfers or our custom apparel to anyone knowing that, you know, we didn't take all of the precautions to raise our print area and get the best print possible. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to move these off of the press. Easy to do. I can just slide those right off of the side and I still have a firm, you know, surface here. Now with this quick slip, we'll see how that works. The quick slip makes it a little slippery. Okay. Am I in a good spot? Can you see? Cool. All right. All right. Quick slip makes it a little slippery, so we're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-press just like I did with the t-shirt, and I'm going to check my pressure, number one, and I'm going to remove some moisture and some wrinkles. And there it goes. I was at a 5 pressure. If I take off the quick slip, it helps with keeping it still, but we're going to go with it. Okay. Or not. It might not go over right. Okay, I'm going to increase my pressure just a little bit because I was at a 5 and I really need to be between a 6 and an 8. Okay, so I've got my, all right, sorry. If this happens to you, if it keeps falling off, you can also just take off the quick slip and make it easier. There we go. that quick slip is there to keep things nice and clean and to also make things easy to slide around in case you were printing the front and the back of a shirt. It makes it super easy. But when we have things dangling off the press, it also makes things able to slip off super easy. Okay, I'm gonna do it right here. Does that mess with you? I totally moved it. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay that down, and I already pre-pressed. I'm gonna pre-press again just to make sure it's not gonna harm anything. I just wanted to make sure that I had the right pressure. Okay, I was at a 6, perfect. Now I've got my Wee Little Hooligans Goof Proof transfer. And all you have to do is then go ahead and lay that down on the bib. And you can align it nicely there. All right. Now, if you're unsure about placement, something that I do is I'll take the transfer and I'll kind of do a little fold and kind of line up the design where I can see it. And I'll just do a little bit of a crease, a little pinch at the top corner. And then that allows me to see where the center of the design is. And then I can align it from there to the center of the bib. Cool. And go ahead and take a little bit of extra time if you need to align it. There's really no rush. You should feel confident before you lock down the heat press. As we all know, it's a little bit nerve-wracking before you lock it down, because then it's official. Okay, ready? Locking it down for 5 seconds. And then as soon as it presses up, I had a little bit of static get to the top, which actually peeled it for me. So that made it a little easier. Nothing was ruined or anything. It just popped up with the heat press. Because it's a hot peel transfer, it's okay. It helped me out, actually. Okay, so now we've got our bib. Super cute little baby bib. Now, the Goof Proof transfer, since we are decorating a children's item, I will mention that the Goof Proof transfers, along with all of the other transfers from Transfer Express, do meet the CPSIA compliancy for children and infant sleepwear and eating wear. So you will keep in mind that in case anybody asks you, it's possible that you might not have any idea what they're talking about, but you will rest assured and know that all of these transfers, if you do go ahead and decorate infant or children's wear, that they do meet the CPSIA compliancy. All of those forms, if you do need to submit a form or something like that for something that you're decorating, all of those forms are on our website under the different product tabs. Cool? Okay. All right. How did everybody's bib turn out? Good? Yes. All right, Dave, if you see anybody's bib, let me know. But I mean, it's so easy to even decorate these terry cloth towels, whether it be a bib or a towel, a rally towel, or anything like that. Makes it super easy. Cool.
Nicole says, OMG, it's so cute.
Isn't it super cute? Think of all of the little baby clothes you can decorate with these. My first St. Patrick's Day, my first Christmas, maybe your birthday bibs, first birthday, second birthday type of deal. So many ideas with the screen printed transfers and little infant apparel. And you can do onesies, you could do bibs, anything like that.
Nicole also says she has the Air Fusion. What a flex. That is just an awesome press.
Ooh,
awesome
yes.
Press.
Oh my gosh, yes, good job. Okay.
Bobby says, turned out great, a bit nervous, but I did it.
I'm telling you that, especially if you're new to heat printing, those first times that you pull down the lever, you're just like crossing your fingers and hoping that things turn out okay. I've been doing this for 15 years about, and I can tell you I still get a little bit, tense right before I lock it down, just making sure that I'm straight or what have you. You never know. I've got little kids that come in to distract me all the time. I've got, just a lot of stuff going on. So it's definitely a little bit of distraction sometimes, a little bit nerve-wracking before you lock it down. Kind of the more you do it, though, you get the feel for it, especially even positioning or aligning. Heat printing makes so many more options for you in terms of placement and, where you can decorate on a t-shirt too.
Don in there he says, how about Dave modeling the bib? You're going to have to go to our OnlyFans account for that.
He is up for that challenge too. You have no idea.
If that would fit my neck. Do you think that would?
I was going to say, I can just see him eating his cake with his bib. I'm telling you, that actually might happen tomorrow. So if we get enough power behind this, maybe Dave will be modeling it tomorrow. But he doesn't turn down cake. So if we say you get cake if you wear the bib, then he's totally in. I know he is.
Just be sure to follow our TikTok and Instagram and Facebook pages in case that does happen, Don. I'm
Dave
not going to promise.
for eating a lot of cake. So yes.
It's so good. It's so good.
So yeah, so keep a lookout on our social channels tomorrow because you just gave us a really good idea. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. All right. Now that got us sidetracked a little bit onto cake.
We are getting a few questions in there about why did you remove the silver quick slip pad protector from the press?
Because my bib kept falling off. So the quick slip cover is there to help protect that bottom platen. It also helps make things move around easy. If I needed to spin a t-shirt around to print the front or the back, it makes things a lot easier in that regards. If I'm printing something where I have to dangle something over the press where most of the weight is off of the press, then it just makes it slide off super easy. And I removed the cover so that my bib that I was having dangle off the press wasn't falling off. So that's why I removed it. Not because it isn't fantastic, but just because my bib was falling off. I can actually probably put it back on now.
As you're putting that back on, Steph, yeah. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Sylvain, I hope I pronounced that right, asked, how long could they be stored before using?
So the screen printed transfers, you can actually store for quite some time, years even. And because they're screen printed transfers, they're printed with an ink that's partially cured, and they're just dry to the touch. So you're going to want to store these nicely in a box, kind of like how we sent them to you. The transfers were in a bag, in a box. That's the best way that you can store the heat transfers to make sure that they last as long as they possibly can. Like I said, because they're partially cured and just dry to the touch, they can dry out over time if they're not stored properly. So if I just have them sitting out on the table, open air, in a super dry environment, or in extreme conditions like wet basement or garage even, or something like that, and I don't have them stored properly, they're not going to last as long. I can't give you a time frame just because it's just up to the elements at that time. But if you do keep them stored properly in a box, and a lot of customers do just keep them in the same box, and then they label on the outside what is inside. If you just keep them in the same box, kind of in a bag, some people use Ziploc bags, or I even just keep them in the same bag that they were shipped in, they'll last for years. I have transfers from when I first started, actually, that I was looking at yesterday, going through going, oh my gosh, why do I have these? But they would still work because I have them in a bag. So yeah, years. Cool. Any other questions?
We did have a question from Jewel asking about what would you guesstimate, or what would you price the retail value of the items that we are printing here today?
Ooh, the retail? This is a guessing game. I might need you guys to help me with that. So the t-shirt, basically, the way that you're going to be figuring out your price is looking at the cost of the sheet. So the cost of the sheet depends on your quantity, really, and how many you can get on the sheet. So which is why pricing is kind of, it's hard to say. This one, I don't know. What do you guys say? If you were to decorate 15 or 20 of these, how much would you sell a one color shirt for? I'm going to go to everybody else, just because I don't know if you want to take my word for it, because I can teach you how to do this. Everybody else has the knowledge of how to sell it. So yeah, we'll get some answers for you so that you can properly price all of your apparel.
We have a 20 in there, a 10 or 15. And
I was going to say 12, 15. That's where my guess was. So I could see that. It also depends on your area. It depends on your area, what your competitors are charging, the cost of your space that you're also renting out or using. A lot of that factors into what you can sell your apparel for. Most important thing is to make a profit off of it. Don't shortchange yourself. These are quality, custom screen printed garments. Just like a screen printer, just like your local screen printer. Even if you are a screen printer, many screen printers use screen printed transfers to fill in orders, to do the screen printed numbers. That makes it so much easier than screen printing onto a uniform is the screen printed numbers. So yeah, these are quality screen printed garments. You can ask and sell them for quite a bit. You do not have to shortchange yourself. You make sure that you get your profit.
Yeah, I would add just to that it depends on the blank too. Now, this is a Bella Canvas 3001, so that is a little bit higher end of a garment with the blank price starting at just one quantity at $7 at the wholesale apparel section at transferexpress.com. But there was a great question from Dottie. Looks like she's just joining us. Is this screen printed to a film, or is this a direct-to-film transfer? How many washes will each of these hold up for?
Okay, great. Well, thank you for joining us. These are screen-printed plastisol ink screen-printed transfers. They are screen-printed with the same ink, the same process. We have screen printing equipment. We have screen printers behind the scenes that are screen printing these sheets. Now, just like it would be screen printed onto your apparel directly, we are screen printing it onto the release paper. Now, the release paper allows us to just partially cure it onto the paper, and then you will do the final curing process with your heat press. The transfers, Goof Proof, Hot Split, Elastiprints, all of them have all been independently wash tested, meaning we sent it out to someone else and they did the wash testings for us so that, we weren't sketchy about it. They are all 50 plus washes, the life of the garment, they will all last for. Now, you do need an accurate heat press. Apply them to the instructions that we give you with the transfers, and you should be good to go. You should be getting that same 50 plus washes, wash dry cycles for your transfers and for your garments. Now, on all of the transfers, we do give you what fabric we recommend them for. So like for Goof Proof, we recommend them for cotton, polyester, and cotton poly blends. Now, you can easily check the garment not only on the website of the garment manufacturer or the apparel distributor, but you can also check it on the tag and then go from there. Okay, so super easy. Again, Goof Proof is going to go on your cotton, polyester, cotton poly blends. Also keep in mind, I was at 365 degrees. There are some fabrics that are temperature sensitive, meaning that if we get too high with a temperature, the fabric might scorch or burn a little bit, and it'll create like a sheen on the fabric. So in order to kind of reduce the risk of us scorching the fabric, we want to make sure that we're using the right type of transfer. Cotton poly blend fabrics should have no problems with the temperature. 365 degrees that we printed the Goof Proof for. 100% polyesters, though, on the other hand, are a little bit more sensitive. Some polyesters can withstand the 365 degrees. Some will get scorched. And then in that case, you would choose a low temp transfer like the Elastiprints or Ultra Color Soft or something like that that has a low application temperature. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead And before we decorate the hoodie, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go and decorate your mug. And your mug can be decorated with the sticker, the CAD Prints sticker that came in your pack. So now the CAD Prints stickers, they are not screen printed. They are printed digitally on a white sticker medium. Okay. They are full color. So even though this is a one color design with the Kelly green, you can actually get a full color graphic on these, and it doesn't affect the price as it would with the screen printed transfer. So the CAD Prints sticker is an all-purpose sticker. You can decorate so many things with it, not only mugs, but you can decorate tumblers, you can decorate notebooks, or a whole bunch of different things. So we have our sticker, and you have your mug. They're so easy. Now the sticker, I don't know if you can see, it has a white outline around it. And all you have to do is peel off the sticker from the carrier here. And I'm going to go ahead and lay down my mug. I love this design. This design is brought to you by Vince. So proud of this. So we're going to go ahead and lay it down. I'm not going to face it to you just because make it really difficult for me. Okay, so all we have to do is lay down, and I'm just doing one side at a time to kind of get that going. You might need to take your time with this, and that's okay. And I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. Lots of little pieces, so just take your time, go nice and slow. Keep it nice and open, and then we can go ahead and align those all down like that. Perfect.
As you're applying that stuff, we do have some questions about how they hold up to washing, and does it last in the dishwasher?
It does, yes. These stickers definitely last in the dishwasher. I don't know how many dishwasher cycles. We don't have that logged, but they do. I have several of our stickers that I use personally on my tumblers that have gone through the dishwasher. And we did a few other toast to transfers too, where we put them on another type of cup and that sort of thing. So good to go on the dishwasher safe. But yeah, you can decorate your little party mugs. Now, the CAD Print stickers, they're sold by the square inch, not by the quantity. So there's no minimum quantities, but it is priced by the square inch. So just the size of your design. There is a $25 minimum for the CAD Print stickers. And this design was about, I measured this out, I think it was about like 5 by 3 or something. I would need to order by 13 to reach my $25 minimum there. So that's the sticker. Okay.
How does it compare to vinyl decals?
So you're getting, these are going to be full color. So you're going to be able to add as many colors on there as you want. You're not just limited to 1 or 2 color designs as you might be with a vinyl decal or sticker. Photographic images and whatnot you can use for these stickers. Cool. Yeah, awesome. Who is ready for the hoodie? So the hoodie, a staple right now in my wardrobe because it's so cold here. But hoodies are really easy to decorate with our heat press. They are cotton or polyester or a cotton poly blend, usually material. So these work great with the Goof Proof screen printed transfers. Now, the couple of situations that I've got going on here with decorating a hoodie, as you can see the pocket here. And then we've got some seams and some not zippers, but grommets and strings and such that we want to make sure that those don't cause us a problem. Again, I have my heat press still at 365 degrees. Again, if you don't have a Hotronix, you'll want to raise up your temperature a little bit, about 10 degrees. And then for the hoodie, couple different ways that you can go about doing this. You can just lay it down flat, and be careful if you do have a clam style heat press that you're not touching the top. But you want to make sure that the hoodie is the hoodie part of it and the grommets and everything, just like we did with the t-shirts. We want to make sure that all of that is off of the press. So that's getting our strings off. That's getting our grommets off of the press. One thing I see a lot happen is that you'll just press it down here and then press. And now we've got uneven pressure if we were to press over the grommets and the hoodie, and then this hoodie too. So if I were to lock this down with the heat transfer, I would not be getting even pressure across this entire print area that I'm hoping to decorate. And I want it to last as long as it can on the hoodie. I want my customers coming back for more. I want them saying that they are still using that same hoodie or t-shirt that I decorated for them 10 years ago. This is what we want. So we want to make sure that we're taking all of our precautions, and that means getting a flat surface. We have all of this off the press, but I'm still left with this hoodie pocket. And if you are only working with a full size, like a 16 by 20 heat press here, you might be stuck with not having a lot of options like interchangeable platens where you get a smaller platen to work around these obstructions. So in your Toast to Transfers heat printing kit there, you got a mouse pad. And we're going to use this mouse pad to raise up our print area. And all I have to do is just place it kind of underneath in the area that I need to decorate. So
Steph, we're getting a whole bunch of questions here about why in this scenario
go for it.
that you did not thread it onto the lower platen.
I totally could. I could do that. No reason against it. It actually could make it easier for a hoodie to thread it, to open it up, to thread it on the heat press like this, to get my collar off, and then to get my pad here. I normally work facing me. When I start to work upside down, some mistakes usually happen, or I press a transfer upside down, or I don't know which way I'm pressing it, or something like that. It is really all just a personal preference for the most part. However, if I am pressing something that might have an obstruction on one side or the other, it might benefit me more to thread it like this, as opposed to just laying it down on the heat press. So I'm not going to move it. I'm going to do it like your suggestion and thread it. This is one of the other ways that you can do it. Again, no problem. This does put one layer of the fabric off of the press. So I don't have to worry so much about it being a super thick fabric that I'm going to adjust my pressure for. Either way, it's not going to harm it. But yeah, so I can thread it like this upside down. And you guys are just going to call out at me and yell at me if I don't have it straight or upside down. Okay. So I've got my mouse pad underneath. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. But I put my mouse pad just underneath inside the hood. And I am aligning it in the center here. You could probably see the outline. It's underneath, but it is raising it above this seam and above the pocket. This is off now, so I don't have to worry about the grommets, but it is raising it above the hoodie pocket. So if you aren't doing this, or if you haven't, for those who are new, if you haven't decorated a hoodie yet, I urge you to take that precaution, raise it up using either a mouse pad, or they do have what's called a Print Perfect pad, which is a larger pad. But either way, it's going to raise up the print area so that we get a nice, flat, even surface. I'm going to go ahead and pre-press. Now, because I put that mouse pad in there, pretty much guaranteed that I have to adjust my pressure. And yes, I do. I can't even lock it down. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen up off of my pressure because I still want medium to firm, 6 to an 8. I still can't lock it down. So I'm going to back it off even more.
Now with raising the print area there, Steph, why are you not using a pillow?
I'm not using a pillow because, like I said, we do need a medium to firm surface. A pillow is soft, as a pillow would describe. A pillow gives you a soft to medium-ish surface. It's great for other decorating methods, but with screen printed transfers, we want nice, even pressure across the entire surface, medium to firm. We don't want soft. You're going to get an under-applied transfer. It could result in cracking. It could result in the transfer not lasting those 50+ washes, the lifetime of the garment. So it's really important to get that medium to firm pressure. That's why we suggest a mouse pad or a Print Perfect pad or something that has that nice firm density. A pillow just is too soft for the screen printed transfer. So I urge you not to use a pillow, but opt for a pad. Cool? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now that I've got my print area raised up, I'm getting my Feely Lucky design, Goof Proof. It's in dark green and white. And I am going to make sure that I have my design now on my mouse pad. All right, all we have to do is flip that over. I'm going to align that nicely. Okay, I can even do a little flip to check. Flip on the bottom to check. Take your time with it. It's a hoodie. Hoodies are more expensive than t-shirts. So I know the nerve-wracking side of pressing a hoodie because it is a more expensive garment. But yeah, you can go ahead and lock it down when you feel comfortable that you have it aligned right. Again, the 4 to 6 seconds. It doesn't matter what we're pressing. We're still pressing that instructions. Okay, I just had to hear it. That Goof Proof, that Goof Proof has. They peel so nicely. And then I could just remove the shirt. I can keep the mouse pad there. But then, yeah, you have a perfectly screen printed, 2-color, mind you, hoodie. Took me a little bit longer to align because I was making sure that I had it all right for you. But you can seriously heat print a hoodie, screen printed 2 colors in 5 seconds. So I don't know with other decorating methods that you can do it that quickly. But yeah, 2 colors, you don't have to align the different colors. I had no weeding, no labor setup. The transfers came to me ready to apply. The only setup that I had to do was to create my artwork using the EasyView Online Designer. I just had to create my artwork and fill up my gang sheet to create my Goof Proof transfer sheet. And that's it. The transfers come to you in the box and you just cut them apart and apply. Cool? So how did everybody's turn out? Your hoodie is good? I wanted to give you guys enough time to press, just because hoodies sometimes take a little bit longer to get. Oh no! Who said that they did it upside down? Goodness, I did mine upside down using the tip on the shamrock to align. Oh no! Believe me, I've been there. Don't throw that away though. I promise you, you're going to wear it or somebody else is going to find that their favorite garment to wear simply because the design is upside down. Don't ask me why. I have friends that always like argued over who was going to get the sport jersey that had the one upside down transfer. For some reason they like it. I don't know. So no, you learn though, right? There's always a learning, experience with those little mess ups that we have. But good thing it wasn't for, a specific customer or your last garment that you had or something like that. So, all right. Is that a full-size transfer? So this transfer, no, this one's not a full-size transfer. I don't know exactly what size it was. The mouse pad, I believe, is 9 inches. So I think it had to fit in the 9-inch size. Another tip too, if you are decorating, such as a hoodie, and you know that you're going to be needing something to raise up the print area, measure the item that you're going to be using to raise up your print area, and make sure that your design is sized in that area. Okay, it'll help you later on when you're when you're going to heat printing it and then you realize that your design is too big for your pad. So definitely make sure that you're measuring your print area as best as possible before creating your sheet. Now, a full-size design, this drinks well with others, is a full-size design that's 11 inches wide. And as you can see, we were able to fit a full-size t-shirt design, a hoodie design, and then 2 extra little designs in there. One with the Press Your Luck design, the Happy St. Patrick's Day. We got a lot of feedback from the Press It Really Good sticker that we had, that we did a Press Your Luck little design that you guys can have for St. Patrick's Day. And then the Irish, but don't kiss me. So that's a cute little design. You can add it to a mask. You can heat print a mask even with your heat press. Super easy. Now, if you do have a Hotronix heat press, and you don't want to mess with the mouse pad or sticking a pad underneath, and you're going to be printing a number of garments, I would urge you to check out the interchangeable platens that are available for the Hotronix heat presses. These make heat printing so much easier when you're doing a lot of different types of garments. This smaller platen, I believe, is the 8x10 here. And all right, I'm going to take you back there. What better way than to show it? So I have my heat press here. The Hotronix Autoclam is one of the heat presses that you can do this to. You can remove this bottom platen here. Ta-da! And set that to the side. And then you can grab your interchangeable platen. And there's a lot of different sizes for these, but these just fit kind of in here like this. You can lock it in. I can change it around and do it this way if I needed to and lock it in. And there's a lot of different sizes of these interchangeable platens available. Some for koozies, some for sleeves and leg platens, some for hat bill platens. Lots of different size platens for different heat printing that you're going to be doing. But it makes it so much easier. For instance, if I'm just doing this hoodie design and I just need that to be on my press, I don't have any obstructions then from the collar. I don't have any obstructions then from the hoodie, and I can do a lot at once where I'm not putting in and out a pad. So the interchangeable platens make it a lot faster. If you are doing something with obstructions, then I can just even just lay it on like that. Strings off and everything. So interchangeable platens, if you do have a Hotronix heat press or a Max heat press, I believe it's after 2014 that they were manufactured, got the thumbs up, then you can get these interchangeable platens and decorate a whole lot of other things. And not only can you do it, but it helps it make it a lot easier. Like you saw the bib, easy to do on our shirt press. The hoodie, easy to do on the shirt press. However, if you're turning out a lot of them, you're going to want to make it a lot easier on yourself and forego the pads and use an interchangeable platen. All right. I think we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. I think we are out of decorating. So how is everybody feeling about their St. Patrick's Day apparel? You guys are all ready. So I want to know who is wearing theirs or who is gifting their shirts to somebody else. We want to know what you guys are using them for. I'm going to be wearing this one. Drinks well with others. I certainly do. But yeah, I love this one. This one's my favorite because it's on that Bella canvas. So soft. And that one color Goof Proof screen print. You can feel how soft it is. I am definitely... That one's probably I'm going to layer them actually. That's underneath. This is on top. So yeah, let us know how you guys are using them. We have so many customers and new heat printers that are joining us for the Toast to Transfers events that we love that you guys come and hang out with me and have a little fun heat printing. Learn some new tools, learn some new heat placement opportunities and ways of heat printing. So much. All right. All right, what do we got here, Dave? Ontario, Canada, thank you for coming. They're going so fast.
Yeah, I know they're coming in. Some people are not giving theirs away.
So the Goof Proof transfers press between 4 and 5 seconds at 365 degrees. Great presentation. Thank you, Randall. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming, Aaron. I can't wait to give the bib to my 7-month-old nephew who is already a wee little hooligan. I love these Toast to Transfers events. Thank you, Aaron, for coming. He's going to love it. This is so cute. He's going to be all decked out for St. Patrick's Day and all ready. So yeah, so easy to decorate. Again, these are the Goof Proof screen printed transfers. They are available from transferexpress.com. You guys can either send in your custom artwork or you can use our pre-made layouts that we have available to you in the EasyView Online Designer. And you guys can check out the EasyView Designer at transferexpress.com. And in there, it's loaded with all of these different designs and layouts, design layouts. They're fully customizable. You guys can change the text and the clip art and change the colors. You can make this a different size on your gang sheet if you want, if you're pressing it on maybe a youth apparel or a bag even. But you guys have the power inside of EasyView. Super easy to use, even for new beginners. You don't have to have an expensive design program. You don't have to be fluent in Photoshop or the Adobe programs or CorelDRAW or anything like that. The EasyView Online Designer makes it super easy to create your artwork for your transfers. So now that in itself leads me to talk about some of the new things that are coming up from Transfer Express to keep a lookout for. One of those is the upgraded and improved EasyView Online Designer. We are patiently or impatiently awaiting the release of the EasyView Online Designer. We are so excited about it, just like you guys are. So we cannot wait for that to be released here in the next day or so, hopefully, fingers crossed. And so keep a lookout for that. You're going to check out transferexpress.com and go to EasyView Design Center to be able to check out the improved EasyView Online Designer. Check back tomorrow for that. Okay. Next on the list is the Ultra Color Max DTF direct to film heat transfers. Those are on their way to you as well here in the coming days. Keep a lookout for that. It helps you guys design and decorate full color graphics with a simple single-step application. They're created using a direct-to-film technology we've been working on for over a year to perfect it for you guys. We're so excited for it to be released. We have a lot of videos about the new Ultra Color Max transfers over at our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our blog even to make sure that you guys are up to date on the most current heat printing tips and products that are available to you. So check out our YouTube channel for more information on the Ultra Color Max direct-to-film heat transfers. Samples also are available for those. You can go ahead and go onto our Ultra Color Max page and request a sample, and we will definitely send one to you so you can try out how awesome they are. So those are coming. What else? Jumbo sheets. Jumbo transfer sheets are also going to be released. This transfer sheet here is 11 1/4 by 14. The jumbo sheet 12.5 by 17. Yes. Okay. See, I'm great. So you're going to get extra space on your transfer sheet to design even more. Whether you're going larger graphics or just more graphics on the sheet, you can utilize the jumbo sheet size, that 12.5 by 17. The standard size is 11.25 by 14. So you have a few inches to work with to create larger designs or to fill up your space with even more, whether it be with shirt tags for the back labels of the shirt, or your own even logo. If you have space on the transfer sheet, you utilize all of that space, whether it's a popular, one of your customer logos. Again, I said shirt tags, your logo, school logo, mascot, anything that you can think of to fill up those sheet. The sheet space will maximize your cost of the transfers. So jumbo sheet size is coming to you as well, 12.5 by 17. More space to design. And that is our Toast to Transfers event. Thank you guys for coming. You guys now have everything you need to wear for St. Patrick's Day this year. I'm so excited. I hope you guys please take pictures of them, share them on social media. We love being on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all of that. So please take a picture of your shirts, of what you made, even if it was the upside down one. That's okay. That's okay, because we've all been there and done that and all of it. So we like to see even those things too. It gives us all a little lesson, and just to remember that we are all human and it happens to all of us. So even the upside down ones, go for it. So take a picture, share it with us. You guys can hashtag Transfer Express, hashtag Toast to Transfers, so that we can see them. But yeah, check us out on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. So much fun. Yes. Okay. You guys rock. Thank you, Carla. I appreciate it. Okay. Does two-color Goof Proof require a clear outline? No, it does not. Does not require a clear outline. Elasti prints, you might be thinking of Elasti prints. Elasti prints, screen printed transfers, those are for low temperature applications, but those do have a clear outline that you can add on to that. Let's see. Okay, I love the conversation. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Denise. That was awesome. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. It was so much fun. These Toast to Transfers are so great. If you want another Toast to Transfers event, go ahead and put that in the comments so that they know that you guys want to do another one. Give us your idea of even a theme that you guys might want to see for the next one. We're doing them every other month-ish, so I'm thinking the next one's probably coming up summertime-ish, something like that. So if you guys have any ideas of what you guys want to learn or to see in the next Toast to Transfers, please let us know. Drop us a line anywhere on our Facebook page, Instagram, in the comments, wherever you want. We'll check it out. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us today. Keep a lookout on transferexpress.com for all of those new products, Ultra Color Max, the improved Easy View Online Designer, and the Jumbo Sheets. We're so excited to release all of those for you guys. And yeah, happy pressing. Thank you guys. Have a great night.